If you're looking for a weight bench for your home gym, congratulations, you've made a great choice. Outside of the weights themselves, a weight bench is one of the most fundamental and most versatile pieces of home gym equipment you can own. But with so many different varieties on the market, how do you know which one to buy? In this video, I'll compare 3 different weight benches and help you decide which one is best for you. Now, the 3 weight benches I'll be comparing in this video are the Yagood weight bench, the Obstacore weight bench, and the Ritkeep RAB 3000. Each of these benches has a specific user that it's best for, so let me know in the comments which one you think is best for you. And if you are interested in learning any more about these or buying one for yourself, there's links down in the description below. Now, the Ritkeep RAB 3000 is really a commercial grade equipment designed for home use, so we'll get to that one at the end. But let's first compare the Yagood and the Obstacore, as these ones are probably the most similar. Now, both of these have multiple levels of adjustments where you can adjust them to various different heights to do different exercises like bench presses, incline bench presses, shoulder presses, dumbbell bent over rows, pullovers, incline leg raises, incline sit-ups, and many more. Both of these benches also fold for easy storage if you have limited workout space. All you have to do is pull a pin, and then they just fold up like that, or like that. So now let's talk about the differences between the two. The Yagood weight bench weighs about 20 pounds. It's made from a lighter quality material, whereas the Obstacore weight bench weighs about 31 pounds. It just feels like it's made from a nicer quality material, and it's a little bit sturdier. Probably the biggest difference between the two is in the backrest adjustment, though. The Yagood weight bench just lifts up like this, and then you can move it up and down, and then you just lock it in by locking this into one of the slots here. That makes for very easy adjustments, but sometimes a little bit too easy, because when you lift it up to move around, the backrest comes unlatched, and because it's so lightweight, it can kind of stay up like this even if it's not latched in fully there. And that can create an unexpected surprise if you're going to, say, lay back on it and it's not quite latched in. It could potentially fall down on you like that. I've never had any serious accidents happen on it, and I have lifted some pretty heavy weights on it, but that just is a little bit of a safety concern that does get me a little worried at times. Conversely, with the Obstacore weight bench, it has these little pull pins that you twist out like this, and then pull, and then you can hear it latch into place. Then you screw it back in, so you know that it's locked in firmly. Same thing with the seat rest here. It just twists out, you pull the pull pin, slide it up and down, and then you hear it latch into place, and then you screw it back in. And then you go to lift it and move around. Everything stays in place, so you know it's locked right where you left it. Now, each of these also has adjustable footrests. This one you actually have to unscrew here in order to move it up and down, and it moves to 3 different positions. The other one has a footrest that also moves to 3 different positions. You just pull a pull pin like that and then put it down that way. Now, another difference between the two is in the, I'd call it slippability factor, that when you go to sit down on this one, it can slide quite easily. Part of that is because of the lighter weight, but part of it is also because of the bases here. You'll see that this base has little round feet, so there's not a lot of surface area contacting the ground. Conversely, with the Obstacore bench, we turn it on the side, it's got these wide non-slip bases, so even on a surface like this wooden floor here, it stays pretty sturdy when you're sitting down on it, and on a gym floor type of material, it really doesn't slip at all. So the next factor to consider is price. The Yagood weight bench comes in around $50 plus or minus depending on what time you look at it, and again, all of these are at the time of recording this video. The Obstacore one is right around $100, so it's double the price, but it's only a $50 difference. For my money, I'd rather have the safety and security of knowing everything is locked in. After all, one trip to urgent care could cost you a lot more than $50. So for most people, this would be my bet for the average home gym user. However, if you are just getting started or you're not sure you're going to stick with it, you're only going to lift every now and then, and you just are okay with being a little bit careful about that safety latching in mechanism, if you're on a shoestring budget, perhaps the Yagood one would be best for you. But I'd say for the average home gym user, my pick would be the Obstacore. Now let's look at the Ritkeep RAB 3000. This one is a commercial grade equipment, so it's definitely the highest quality of all the benches. You can just see the thickness of the material here versus the thickness of the Obstacore bench. This one actually weighs 61.7 pounds per the product specs, so it weighs more than the Yagood bench and the Obstacore bench put together. And it's heavy enough that it actually has wheels to move it around, as well as a handle to move it around like this. It does have a latching in mechanism right here, but this is heavy enough that it's not going to hold. It'll fall down if it's not latched in, and it'll catch into the next latch anyway. So this is a very safe, secure bench. This one actually has a 1,300-pound weight capacity. The other two have a 900 and an 800-pound weight capacity. So really, for most people, any of these benches is going to be secure enough to lift weights unless you're an elite world powerlifter. But this one does have the highest technical weight capacity. Additionally, the seat adjusts up and down with that same locking in mechanism to 3 different levels. And you can take it all the way down to a decline, just like the other 2 benches as well. So this one, like I said, is by far the highest quality bench, but it does come with a price point to match. This one's a little bit over $200, so the Yagood bench comes in around $50. This one is double that at around $100, and this is double that again at around $200. So depending on your price points and needs, hopefully you'll find the bench that's best for you. Now, as far as my personal recommendations, I would say it's probably a bell-shaped curve. Most average home gym users will find the best balance between quality and price point with the Obstacore bench. If you're on a shoestring budget, if you're just getting started and not sure you're going to stick with it and want to invest as little money as possible, the Yagood bench is an acceptable alternative. Just be mindful of those potential safety issues that I pointed out. And if you're an elite athlete, you're going to be lifting a lot of heavy weight, you're going to be using your home gym a lot, or if you just want the best quality equipment and you're okay paying a little bit more to get it, the Ritkeep bench is by far the highest quality of 3 benches. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so you get notified of my future tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.